we didn't tell any of you. No, we're not sorry.
Welcome to the party. Bit late, but we're going.
Yeah, we're going. I mean, it's Bro League. There was a bit of a small delay, a little bit of a mix-up between the teams, and we figured in the sake of fairness that we would go ahead and accommodate the teams, because it is going to be, we're very sad to report, a 4v5 tonight.
Again.
And we wanted to limit it as much as possible. But we're here. We're going to make the best of a bad situation. And with me tonight is Mythic. I am back. I don't know if anyone will be able to hear this. Mythic, you tell me if you can hear it. Did you hear that?
I did not hear that. What was it?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, it was me cracking open a soda.
No, he's back on the Dr. Pepper again. Are you going to put it in your canteen?
It's only my first one today. No, the canteen's not nearby me.
It's not available.
It's not currently available. So, we're going to be moving on because in this first game of our doubleheader, which we want to get through a little bit quick as a 4v5, it is Team 12 versus Team Conspiracy. One team who is 0-2 looking for their first win is sadly the team with only 4 people. Trivsy could not make it tonight. They do also have a sub, which I'm going to hop on over to the roster real quick. They do have a sub in place of, I believe, Hopi.
Yep,
They
and
they have T in the place of Hopi, so they will have...
From Cocked and Loaded.
Yes, from Cocked and Loaded, a fan favorite. Then we also have Team Conspiracy, who unfortunately also have to have a sub, but they will have all 5 people in there. Driven is going to be replaced by Yummy from also Cocked and Loaded, so a little bit of cockfighting.
I like what you did there. That's pretty good.
I thought of it right on the spot. You can hear when I thought of it because I stopped talking because I debated if I wanted to make the joke. So,
hey, I think it was worth it.
Yeah, I think it was worth it too. We're gonna go. So we have another clubhouse game. Yay!
The rest of the members on Team Conspiracy, before he forgets, is Fiddler, Rock and Roll, Tigers, and Toxic Coyote, or TXC. I don't know if it still is being considered toxic, but it is. So,
you know what? We'll just keep calling him toxic till he proves us otherwise. That's how relationships work, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Then the map we're going to is going to be Clubhouse. Unfortunate, but this does mean 6 teams won't be able to go to Clubhouse next week, so that's a win in my book.
Absolutely.
A week of pain and a week of suffering for this.
Yep.
We are going to do our best to get immediately into this game. While I do that, Mythic, any predictions for this game?
You know, I mean, with that 4v5, it's going to be a difficult situation. I think that Team 12 has enough fragging power. I think that maybe they could make a couple rounds, but it's going to be tough. I mean, we've seen before, my team got to have a 5v4, and it was fast. I mean, we saw a 7-1 out of that game, and even though my team wasn't playing the best they've done before, it's still, missing that player is such a big disadvantage.
Yeah, I definitely think the biggest problem with 4v5s, a lot of people think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But especially on defense, that's a whole person that's not setting up things up on defense. That's a whole person on attack who doesn't have utility. And like that starts to add up as we see Finka knocked off the board. I believe that's a target on Tigers. Well, T is saying wait. What does he want us to wait for?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I am curious as well.
We have
my Finka. He is upset. He's upset with his own team for banning Finka.
Yep.
Thatcher is the other ban we see, so that means we will see Maverick. We will see Jackal on this map. We will see Habana too, who is another popular ban on Club.
We are seeing in the Twitch chat Gurman rooting for his teammate for Cock Team for the win.
But both of these teams have Cocked and Loaded members on it.
They do. It's a difficult struggle here.
It is a difficult struggle. You know, you gotta pick your favorites. We do see a Cade ban, so hatches, especially with Habana up, hatches will be opened.
Yep.
Even if you impact trick, unless the entire enemy team brings impacts, you will get at least one hatch open. And then the last ban we see Mira, so Valk's gonna be on the board again. I think these are actually very similar.
This defending team will use it. I mean, taking Valk when you already don't have a lot of utility may not be beneficial here, but we'll see how this goes. We have Gluteus in the chat asking for a Dr. Pepper counter. I will try to keep track of it if I can.
It's not Dr. Pepper tonight. It's Cherry Coke, and this is my first one of the day because I was weak.
Coke. Cherry
Coke is
Coke
good.
this time instead of the usual Dr. Pepper. Midnight saying 1 down, 11 to go in terms of the sodas, I
Yeah,
believe.
I've got the full 12 pack. I also got, I'm trying the new, so Coke made a new flavor called Starlight. It's raspberry Coke. It is just raspberry Coke.
Do you like raspberries?
I do like raspberries. I like most fruits.
Attackers need
I
to
think the
locate
only
and
ones I
defuse the bomb.
don't like. Actually, I don't think there's any fruit. I think pineapple is probably my least favorite.
Have you had passion fruit?
I have had passion fruit.
I'm not a fan.
It's
In any
okay.
case, we see these teams entering into defense. They don't have a Valk. They do have a Thunderbird,
don't
a
have a
Maestro. They have no denial.
That is correct. They do have impacts on the Maestro and impacts on the Legion, but they've already used an impact for rotates. Man, I didn't realize how quiet things were whenever you only have
10
4
seconds
people
left
running
before
around.
insertion.
It's not a lot of noise. I mean, we see they've still got 5
5
reinforcements
seconds
left.
insertion.
It's an empty house. We do see an Arunigate on the hatch, which I think is probably the best option you
Attackers
can
are moving
have.
out to locate a
Yep,
bomb and
that's
defuse.
probably the only option they do have here.
Oh, we see someone running the R4C. Interesting. And we have Tigers running the Bok. Is he having some slight issues? No, looks like he's fine now. Yummy on the Nomad. Oh, that's a drone shot out by... That sounded like... Yep. T is getting aggressive here. He knows they need an opening pick
Very
here.
aggressive. They're
Oh,
peeking it.
he's just going to miss out on that Ash.
He's gonna have to run out of there, get as fast as he can, but they don't pursue him.
They don't pursue him very fast. I do think what we might see as well... Oh, that's a down... Rock is down like it's an early pick. Oh, he didn't. He shoved... I think I know what happened.
Maverick.
He shoved his face into that Mav hole and killed Rock off of it. That's unfortunate. That is kind of really funny, too.
So disrespectful, and now it's a 4v4. They have a Thunderbird on defense.
you know what else
They could
I
run
just
back to
realized?
site and get full health again.
Well,
Patch is not
alright.
reinforced.
Hatch is not reinforced. I was gonna say, with impact tricking, they can keep this hatch open because it's only an ace. But unfortunately, hatch wasn't reinforced anyway.
We do see T still playing upstairs.
We do see T upstairs. I don't think
May
they have
be able to make
drones.
this.
I don't think they have thrown him out, but they are going to air jab him off. But T is playing it patiently. He's gonna wait for, I think, them to come get Moto. Oh, they definitely didn't drone him. They don't know he's here.
This could be really effective here for T.
T. He's
Oh,
playing
he's
it
being
patient.
Very patient.
He's playing it very patient.
If only he had known, he had such a beautiful opportunity there. 2 attackers facing the opposite direction.
He still has a very good Oh, Blanket gets
Blanket
a pick
getting a
on the
Big
Coyote.
shot on
or
Coyote. Yeah.
Whatever. I am stuck. See, Theo, this is quickly turned in favor of the 4v2 defense. T is still
not
up
see this
top,
coming.
and they have no idea that he's there. They have hatch open, sure, but we still have a C4 and
Down through Moto.
oh,
Not dying. Blank's
Not
gonna get
dying.
away from that engagement.
Whoa,
and T's gonna get the kill on Bar.
T gets
Wow.
the kill. He gets
Gets
another.
another kill on Nomad.
So
T going
now-
huge for his team, being this sub. They're gonna be really glad they got him.
And he didn't even do. Oh.
So many.
So many. Are we gonna see a
Ooh, my.
flawless round from the 4v5?
No. Oh, it might happen here.
It
Wonder
might
on low
happen.
health, trying to
All
take this
Light needs to do
gunfight.
is get-
And the bullet comes through from Light. It's a flawless round for the 4v5 defenders.
Wow.
They have a very interesting game here.
Yeah, proving us wrong right off the bat. Really, what that came down to is, I think, very poor droning by Team Conspiracy.
Absolutely not finding that Aruni player in, of pool table of all
Yeah,
places.
Apparently just not droning billiards at all. You brought the Nomad, but you didn't air jab off much. Like, they made themselves a safety square that they could sit in, but it was too small. It was too constrictive.
Yeah. T getting that double kill for his team, that was huge. He got that
Attackers
first
need to
entry
locate
pick, and
and
that
defuse
attack
bombs.
just slowed to almost a halt, I would say. We really didn't see them take a lot of space very quickly.
That was not T who got the entry, by the way. That was Light.
Oh,
Light.
Light through, yes,
Yes, because
construction.
Light
Three.
shoved
I
his
forgot about
face.
that.
Light shoved his face through the Mav hole being made in dirt and killed Rock off of it. So that's an entry death for Rock and an entry kill for Light, Mr. Jeff.
Absolutely. Helping the admins out with the tallies.
Helping in any way we can. We are happy to help. All right, we do see a Thorn brought now from Gerard. Blanket bringing the Castle, T on the Aruni, and Light on the Bandit.
Bringing
And over on the
denial
other
for the first
side,
round.
they're swapping off the Nav, which I think is a fine pick. I think going Hib is a better choice here. We have Tigers bringing the Sledge, Blunder sticking on the Ace, Yummy going back to the Nomad, and Toxic going to his Yacht, which I think
actually think that the
probably his
first
main
round we
pick.
saw Tigers on Buck.
We did see Tigers on Buck that very first round. Yes. We do see Yummy droning. They already have a drone in Cash. This is a really good position to have a drone in already. I don't think the defense is going to be aware of it at all.
No, we see Castle Barricades and Aruni Gates up though, so it's gonna make a lot of noise burning that utility.
It is indeed. They're still setting up site. And here's where we see in a 4v5 some of the issues you could have. So it does look like the attack is playing this very slow.
Not what you'd expect from a 5v4.
I think it's because after they lost that first round, they know that momentum is on the line here.
Absolutely, and I mean, especially when you start getting that ball rolling. I mean, we've seen it before. It carries through the match.
Tigers is almost naded because he doesn't have an ADS to protect them, and the main wall is going to be
Light,
open.
that is.
Yes, like that is. They have a drone. They know that Durara is sitting right there. I have to imagine
Fins on him. They're gonna try to spot him.
killed.
Durar gets up, but he does get taken out by Blunder.
Oh, but they still use a frag nade. I don't think that's gonna make a difference though. It is a 3v5 with Light at nothing.
On such low health. No Thunderbird this round.
No Thunderbird this round to get him back up.
Bomb has been located.
And we do see... Oh, Light picks up Toxic. He was prone on the windows, and he got him on highway window. It's a minute 20, and
Disrespectful that
still
angle.
winnable. Blanket picks up one on Tigers.
And it's a 3v3. I mean, 2 players on the defense on low health, but still manpower alive.
Oh, Manpower alive, and T is still full health himself. And we've seen the difference maker T can be. We have Yummy repelling up over on Breach. It looks like their plan is going to be Breach as they've grown up these main stairs. They see that main side is clear. Rock is over on the Logi Hatch. Is Logi Hatch even being watched right now? It is. It is watching. And we're going to wait. Let's see. There is also a Thorn Gadget on there. Oh.
Ooh. T getting air jab, but
T
he does get away from
gets
that. And he gets the kill on
still,
Blunder.
And Rock dies to a Thorn Gadget, and all of a sudden, it's a 1v3! T is getting aggressive here. He wants that kill on Yummy.
He needs to make sure not to throw this round away. They've got a really big advantage here. 3 versus 1. They just need to hold numbers.
They do just need to hold. Yeah, there goes Blanket down. That gun does not shoot as fast as the RX, does a lot of damage though.
Absolutely. Hits like a truck. And however, for Blanket, that's going to be more health than he had previously.
That is actually more health than he had before, and we are down to 15 seconds. Yummy is going to try and make a play here. He's going to get a little aggressive.
Oh, the attackers.
Light's
T
gonna
quick peeking, and Light's going to get the kill.
Timeout. All right, we are going to time out for the team.
You know what? If I were the attackers right now, I would be using my timeout as well. This is
Yes.
a startling performance by Team 12.
This is Team 12 is not playing scared. They
No.
understand the situation they are in. They are in a 4v5. They need to be aggressive. They need to get these opening picks. And it's working. It does. It looks like Conspiracy is a little afraid right now, and you can't be. Like, I feel like maybe they're concerned that this is a lose-lose for them. It's like, even if you win, you want a 4v5.
I mean, I know, especially with how my team felt after it, all of us had sort of bad feelings. I mean, it really wasn't a satisfying win to get.
And you got to push that aside, because
You
know,
really do.
you have to play the
Necessary.
team that's in front of you, and both of these teams need these 3 points. We're already seeing some front runners, Vivid Polar, Roas. We're also seeing Gorbert's Goons, Puppies and Kittens break away from the pact as well, already sitting at 6 points. It's very likely that this game could decide, like, we're already 3 weeks through this. And I get that doesn't sound like a lot, but after 11, we only have 8 more games. And it's only going to get harder from here as we get closer to those playoffs. Every point is going to matter.
Every point does end up mattering, especially when you start crunching it at the end. I mean, we've seen teams previously, last season, it came down to a single point whether or not a team would go forward, and I think that team was my team.
Yes, we had last season, we had 3 different teams who were, I believe, a point away from all time. It is
Exactly.
hit 15 also. I believe that is a full minute for the timeout. I feel like it's been a minute. Has it been a minute?
I think it has.
I think it has, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. I'm gonna also warn them. Yeah, they asked for a timeout. I gave it like roughly 8:14. I think we're fine. It's also they still get the rest of the.
That his ping is out of control. We heard about this before. He was having some issues, whether it's with his computer or just with Siege, and he seems to be having them again.
It is a problem. We'll see if it fixes
so far
itself.
we've seen him perform quite well, despite it.
Yeah. I mean, so you and I have talked about Team 12 before, regardless. How this team, Blanket, we saw last year, is a very mechanically gifted player, as is Light. Right now, we see neither of them have died yet.
Yep.
And that's a big reason why their team is doing very well right now. And meanwhile, on the other side, we're 2 rounds through in a 4v5, and the
4 players don't have kills.
And only 1 person has a kill right now on the side of Conspiracy. That needs to change. We do see Tiger swapping it over to the Maverick now that they are aware that this is a top floor defense. We see Light on the... We see Gerard on the Bandit and Light on the Wamai.
Yes.
Yes, you see that too. You saw that too, right?
They both switched.
Yeah, they both switched last second.
They traded operators.
They traded operators. So this is a... If...
Attackers drop the diffuser.
We are dropping the
little bit of
diffuser. Yummy is going to be taking the diffuser here.
Some team counseling occurring in the spawn.
Team counseling, you know, they're talking it over. They're debating it. Yummy's going to air job off that door. That's perfectly fine. We see Toxic swapping on over to the Jackal PDW, my personal favorite. Although I like to run angled with the 1.5. Because that gun just...
Nowadays, though, the angled isn't doing as much as it used to.
It is not. They're going to do the standard setup over here, which is where you have people repelled. You make a line on top to look into red. Usually you do a line on the bottom, though. That C4's just
C4 coming out, close to the Nomad.
Oh, but the nade!
Hey, they're all gonna back off from that.
I don't think the nade doesn't end up getting anything. And that nade will get the bandits, but he will be able to trick it successfully, at least the right side. And he'll be able to make the left side so it's not vaultable. That's all their nades gone. And
Still
all they
one
have,
more ace charge, though.
They do have an ace charge, but they have no way to get rid of those. They have no way to get rid of those bandits. And it looks like they're aware of that.
Going below, trying to shoot it out, then they are out of options here. They're gonna have to try to make a play.
Probably the... Oh, this is
Bandit
very
playing
interesting
close
choice
in
by
that
the
breach.
Bandit. We do see, I believe, Rock's going to... Yep, Rock does. Right, it's a Blunder.
Getting a kill on Blunder. Don't even know where that was from.
No, it was from Rafters. He must have shot all the way over from Rafters.
Long angle.
That's an opening pick. You don't have main wall open. I believe the audible here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do a con push instead. They've made that call. I think that is the right play. The problem is you only have a minute. You only have a minute to rotate.
So much utility to clear. You know, they didn't even open that lower garage door just to make that defender downstairs think about it.
Not only that, they are out of hard breach, except for that nav. The Therm used his other Therm charge on that garage wall. This looks like he's getting aggressive with it. I thought I heard Bandit's gun being shot. I did, because there's someone pushing from blue. It is the Jackal. Oh. It is a gunfight about to happen here. Oh.
See him swing. Some bullets coming out from the Bandit. Only need him once, though.
He does,
Get
and
away.
Light
Taken out by Light over in garage. They didn't clear him out.
He's in a gunfight with Tigers over in Con, but we're 30 seconds in, and that Arunagate is still up right now. Nomad does not have burn for it, by the way.
And she's getting shot. She's already low health. 20 seconds now. It's a 4v3 for the defenders again.
They know where this attack is coming from, and that is the worst thing for an attack right now.
15 seconds to go.
15 seconds. That's a smoke nade gone. Another smoke nade out, though. They need to get this plant down, and that's their diffuser gone down cold. They pick up the diffuser, Barak is down now, and that's another win by Team 12!
Close free fire by Tigers, but it's not enough.
Is that an ace from Light? That was an ace!
That was an ace from Light? No, Gerard got one.
Gerard did get one. Gerard did get one. That was a 4K from Light.
So close to the third ace of the season. In a 4v5, no less.
In a 4v5. Wow. It just doesn't... I don't know what Conspiracy's game... That first nade was very sloppy to try and get the wall.
Absolutely.
The bandit was able to get back tricking. That's why, personally, I prefer doing a line on the bottom.
Absolutely. And the Nomad was set up for it, but we didn't see it happen.
Yes. a line on the bottom is significantly better because that way you can shoot the bandits, you don't have to use nades, and you can also hold in case the bandit comes to try and trick it. Especially if you have an ace that is ranged hard breach anyway, you might as well just do that.
And I mean, we saw him playing so close in the breach, the bandit there, but they couldn't do anything about it.
They couldn't do absolutely anything about it. And as we said, start of last round, 2 rounds in, you only have 1 kill. 3 rounds in, Conspiracy has a total of 2 kills.
They picked up 1 more. Tiger's getting a nice shot through the wall.
Tigers did get a pre-fire through the wall. I believe it was Light, because I don't know if he was the bandit.
No, it was Gerard.
Was it Gerard? It was Gerard, you're right, because Light was the one line.
5 seconds.
I knew that was going to
down
cause
the
issues
Nomad
for me.
and got finished.
We'll see. Rock is going to bring the Ying. We do have
Light going back over. We saw him play in construction before. He did kill that Maverick through the wall. They don't have a Maverick this time, though.
Do see they're going to drone it out. He's going to get this drone for free, I would have to imagine. He does get the drone for free.
Lying prone, watching that little angle.
He is
Nomad.
still watching the angle. If they give him some feet here.
He didn't pick the upper zoom. Yep. 3 of them stacking over here, making sure to get that prep.
Yeah. So we do see the impact holes open for the hatch this time, and Hibana just used. Oh, it's an aggressive push, and Light shuts it down. He gets 1 kill. Does he know that there's another coming?
He's holding it.
Oh, Yummy gets
but
the
gets taken out. Good refrag by Yummy. Whew.
Great refrag by Yummy. That's huge. And I believe the hatch was just opened up in kitchen. It was. Probably because their other set of impacts was Light.
Yes.
Hey, this might be the start of some momentum. I don't know if they are aware that T is completely off site though. I think T is just making the call to come back to site. Or is he?
Bomb located by attackers.
Tigers is holding
here.
there. Drove a drone into the Runegate. I think what we need to see come from Conspiracy, we need to see some aggression. We need to see them take a fight. Oh, that's unfortunate for both sides.
Not quite landing with the bullets there, but
Oh, but he gets the kill
Iana
anyway.
doesn't know that he's there, and he gets to get up close.
And that's huge for his team. That puts us back in a 3v3. T needs to just run, get back to site, honestly. But he is going to stick out and take this. And he's causing a lot of issues right now for Conspiracy. This attack cannot move forward. I think T has now made the decision I spoke of, where he is just get back to site. T, don't take. Oh, T.
But he forces the engagement. It gets taken out.
Tries to force the engagement. We're a minute in, and it is a 2v3 right now. Tigers is still up for Conspiracy. That is very big for them. You still have some util too with blunders, flashbangs, but they're running out of. I don't actually know how many drones. Yeah, no, they have plenty of drones still. Oh, that's a kill from
Blunder getting taken out.
Gerard.
Great shot for Gerard, using that LMG to perfection.
And he just
it's a
heals right
2v2
up.
again.
Tigers is going to push down main, and Yummy's going to be dirt. This is a disjointed attack. This is
Perhaps the closest 4v5 I've ever seen.
Blanket picks up the kill, but Blanket gets refragged. It is now down to Gerard versus Tigers.
Located a bomb.
And
He
Gerard
hears him through that wire.
is
He's gonna try
going to
push
get
through. He's
him.
watching the feed, and he gets the kill. This is 4 rounds for the 4v5. I cannot believe this.
This is insane. Wow, wow.
When your team Conspiracy in this situation, I mean, it would be so difficult not to be terrified right now.
If they lose 2 more rounds, they have to be flawless on their defenses. And then even then, if they are flawless on their defenses, they're only guaranteed 2 points if they win.
Exactly. Dangerous territory here by Team Conspiracy. I mean, this is the exact opposite of what we saw happen over on the other match on Clubhouse, where it was a 4v5. I mean, this is incredible. Team 12 showing they're here to fight. Even if it's a 4v5, they don't care. They're going
They're here
to kill
to
the entire
fight.
enemy team.
Oh, the server might be dying momentarily. It looks like it's fixed now. I think what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a Team 12 that has no fear. Why would they?
Absolutely. I mean, full aggression. They know it's a 4v5. They're not going to let that get to their heads. They're going to play this aggressive, and it's working out for them.
It is working.
I mean, we see 9
beautifully.
kills for Light, 4 kills for T, 4 kills for Blanket, and 3 for Gerard. All of them are going positive, and only, 3 of them have more, like, a 4 KD or more. Light with a 9 KD currently.
So right now, Light has more kills than Team Conspiracy
5 seconds to
combined.
insertion.
5 in 4 rounds. Oh, hate to see it.
Attackers are moving
You
out.
really-
But I
And
mean,
now
I
it
tell
is-
you what, for Team 12, they're loving this.
Yeah, Team 12 is probably hyped up. Like, why wouldn't you be?
Absolutely. They are making the impossible seem plausible here.
Yeah, like we're seeing, and Conspiracy, I think what we need to see from Conspiracy, we need to see some aggression. We need
Absolutely.
to see some earlier gunfights. Take advantage of the fact that there are more of you than there are of them. They have a drone right now. Oh, but that drone will be spotted. It looks like they're doing a very similar... Yeah, they're having Toxic push in with his Yana down in stock, and they're droning him in.
I think this is actually the player. I don't believe that this is his Gemini. He's going to take this pretty aggressively, following that drone. Nobody
Using this
currently
very
pressing
aggressively,
him
but I
down.
don't think it's for him to take ground. I think it's for him to nade underneath. We'll see how he's been working on his nades. If this goes off, this could do a decent chunk of damage. It does hurt Blanket a little bit, but doesn't kill him.
Not
That's
quite
one
timed
nade
right,
gone.
going a little bit too far to kill him.
That's one nade gone, and that's a lot of time gone. We're already down to 2. We're already a minute out, and they've got nothing yet. Oh, but he's pushing up aggressively on this red stairs. There's a punch hole right here. They are not aware at all that the Yana is sitting here. Oh, but he's not going to use it. He's pushing up instead into CCTV. There's a castle barricade on that door.
He doesn't know, though. This hasn't yet been
know.
droned out, I guess.
He is going to go back to watching the Aruni hole, or maybe not. Don't. I
after
would not recommend putting a breaching chart. There we go. That's a better option.
That's a better option for sure. They
You
have to
see-
take out player
You
here
see
in
Blanket
Flash, but
behind. Toxic is getting a lift. Oh, but he'll lose the gunfight.
loses the gunfight, catching him a card. But the refrag does come through from Blunder, and it's still numbers to Team Conspiracy.
It is numbers to Team Conspiracy. That is your Yana. It's a rough game so far from Toxic. He's 0-5. We'll see if he can pick it up though as we go on. Now keep in mind, 1 minute left. Like whenever I said I wanted the more aggressive, usually I didn't mean with only a minute left.
Exactly. I mean, when you're forced to make plays quickly, like they will be here, it's really a difficult situation to make
He
things
picks
happen.
up Yummy, and now we're back to an even man count.
And it's even.
And it just looks like Conspiracy is scared.
You know, we aren't seeing them play like they are comfortable in this environment.
No, we're not. I think Tigers is, though, about to try and make a play here. I don't think he knows if there's a Frost or not is the main problem. Oh, and Blunder picks
They're
up
getting
T.
a kill. T sprinting through the middle of the room.
T
Maybe
does
he didn't
sprint
know they
through
were in
the middle of the
construction,
room.
but surely they should
Didn't.
have.
Tigers gets the kill because he pushes through Logi. He stares at Gerard, doesn't realize it's him. And now it's a
Gerard's got a chance here,
2v1
though.
with Gerard, but, you know, Sledge is
10 seconds
outside.
remaining.
He's
10
planting.
seconds
He'll stop the
But
plant. All
he's
that's left is
plants in the
rock.
middle of the room.
They don't have time to get this plant down. He needs to go for kills. If he tries to get this plant down, they'll lose this round.
And they win again. Gerard. I mean, it was a 1v3, and now it's a win for this defending team. What is happening here?
I don't know. That you can't blame that on. It's a 2v1. You have 2 players. You need to be with your planter. Oh,
Well, I mean, I think we're gonna see a timeout
We're
here
either
by
gonna
the
see a.
defending team. Yep, we do in fact see the timeout come for a DC. You know, we may see T here. He was mentioning that he was having issues with his ping.
That
but
was
he
not
hasn't
T.
yet
That
left.
was Gerard.
And we saw Gerard in fact leave.
Yes. So the hero of the
Oh,
previous
he's
round
pinging
is the
back.
one who is having the issues. Can I use this to restart as well? If you are fast, we have plenty of stuff to talk about. We have plenty of
We
stuff to
do
talk
absolutely.
about. So that last round, just go.
Go.
That last round, there's a couple different things that Conspiracy could have done to play that a little better,
I mean,
in my
even
opinion.
planting behind the bomb chassis like that. If nothing else, Ace planted it in the middle of that room. I mean, planting next to the bed there is never a good place. So many angles you can be seen from.
Yes, so many angles you can be seen from. His remaining teammate, also, that is a full disconnect. That's not... Did he abandon?
He may have abandoned the match. We may see a
We may have to rehost
for
here.
Team 12.
Real quick, we will, though, figure that out when the time comes. I could be
I will
wrong.
message T, find out what the situation is.
Message T, find out, and I will talk because I love to talk. What we needed to see from Conspiracy there is bring your teammate in from those windows outside. Get him off of highway. Get him in sight with you. I understand you don't know where the Jaeger is, but you need to protect your planter, and holding that window on highway, you can't, like, I don't know exactly what he was holding because I obviously wasn't watching his position because I swapped to Gerard's perspective. I don't know if he was watching a wrong angle, if he was holding a wrong angle, but you need to be in there for two different reasons. One, you can pick up the diffuser fast. Two, you can get the refrag fast, because you saw he had to jump in the window, he had to get his bearings a little bit, figure out where the guy was, push up on him. I will say from Team 12, they played that beautifully. We are seeing a really good game coming out from Team 12. And one more round.
That shot is on.
Yeah, they're hitting their shots. We
saw in Cash, I don't know who the castle player was. I believe that it was Blanket.
It was
flicking
Blanket.
around on Toxic Coyote as he tried to shoot him from behind. I mean, you don't see that happen very often. We saw the refrag come from Blunder, but what a beautiful shot.
Yeah. In a situation where there's in no way, shape, or form he's making it out of live, he still made it a 1-for-1 trade, and that is huge.
It is so important.
Have we got word from T?
He is loading back in, from what I understand.
All right. Hopefully Gerard loads back in as well. This is. We expected the scoreline to be flipped, to be perfectly honest.
I truly did. I did not think that the 4 players would be beating 5, but I mean, we are seeing a powerful performance here by each of the players on Team 12. Each of them, I think, getting their own individual rounds that they were MVP on.
Yes, we saw a big round from T with his flank. We saw a big round from Light with his 4K. Blanket is a bit more quiet with his kills. He's got 5 kills over these 5 rounds. None of them have been particularly flashy, but they've been important. And
Absolutely.
And the other part of that is he only has 2 deaths in these 5 rounds. That's huge.
He has stayed alive. It's
and
very
we've
important.
seen Gerard with back-to-back rounds where he is clutched for his team. Everyone
Last player
on his
alive
team.
winning.
Yeah.
We have Muddled Guts asking in the Twitch chat, what other fruits do you like? I think she is talking to you, Paladin.
What other fruits do I like? I am a huge strawberry person. I love strawberries. Yes.
I feel like there's only a specific time when I can eat strawberries. I mean, it's just, they have to be that perfectly ripe level. I don't know. I feel like sometimes they just get mushy and I cannot do it.
They do get a little mushy. They're running out of their timeout right now, so if Gerard, we might just have to do a rehost. He is joining currently. All right. I'll give them another minute. If Gerard's not back in, we're just doing a full rehost.
Absolutely.
So, I love strawberries. Strawberries are so good. There he is.
And he's
I'm going to let him pick an operator before I
hour.
resume the timer. Strawberries are delicious. I think my top 3 are probably strawberries. I love bananas.
Bananas are so underrated.
I love bananas, like especially for like Smoothie King. Probably my favorite. My favorite thing for them is their banana shakes or banana smoothies.
I don't even know what Smoothie King is.
Sorry, I got U's off there. That's fine, perfectly fine, Gerard. We understand now. We do see they've got 3 players who are 5 and 2.
I have 3 players going 5 and 2. That is unbelievable.
That's kind of very funny. We do. Oh. Are we stuck loading? Are we loading in? It could be Gerard is still. There we go. We're back.
There we are.
We are back, and now we are going to see CC try it again. Last time we saw some issues getting the wall open.
Hopefully we don't find the same issue.
Hopefully we don't. But moving on. Strawberries, bananas.
Watermelon's always a good one.
Watermelon's a good one. Problem is, watermelon is like more refreshing than it tastes good, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with you. I think that in terms of taste, it's not as good as other ones. I mean,
well, because watermelon doesn't really have a taste. It is a watermelon.
It is just water, exactly.
It's just water. It's refreshing. It's great on a summer day, especially in Texas. But
5 seconds remaining.
Pineapple, on the other hand,
no, I don't.
always amazing.
I don't like pineapple. I don't like a fruit.
Kidding.
I don't like a fruit that I have to eat last to enjoy all the other fruits properly.
Last?
You don't know? Pineapple, like, the acid in pineapple messes with your teeth buds. Your taste
Teeth
buds.
buds. Well, you know, it's multi-purpose.
Yes. All right, we do see now coming in again.
Now we're into the round. Anyways, we do see the attacking team
I'm not
try
allowed
to get
to
this
be-
Maverick set up.
I'm not allowed to be judged for what I said previously when you just said that. We do see, it does look like they're going to do that Maverick line, but they're kind of set up incorrectly for it. Usually you
Slow,
have
but
it
they
over
do
on
have
the
Yummy
left
repelled up.
side.
Located by attackers.
But they are going to get the wall open this time. They do need the, they don't have an ace charge left. So they're going to have to repel up to get the wall open. Oh, Tigers picks up Gerard. That's Bandit gone
From
early.
below.
I don't think he naded from below. I think he just naded through the drone hole. Yep, I think that's exactly what happened.
Well done. Getting rid of that bandit, or the bandit early.
Bandit early.
So confusing looking at those things.
And he misses some shots. They're gonna get the... Maybe they won't get the wall open. I guess they're content just leaving these holes.
But they
here?
do
There
get
we
the
go.
bandit charges.
They will be getting the right side of the wall open. We probably are gonna see a pretty fast plant, if I had to guess.
I think so. We might see some smoke come out from Rock and Roll. Try to get them onto that site.
Tigers is droning site right now. They're seeing... Oh, they're seeing right now that this site is pretty free for them. They could push up if they really needed to, if they really wanted to.
But they're being
It
pretty
does
passive
look like-
here, and you know it makes sense. They've been pushed far back pretty hard every round, but they do get the kill over here by Toxic pushing up into the garage, taking
Dude.
Rafters pretty heavy here. It's
I
a
think-
5v2.
I think what we're seeing, what's big right now, is all of the drones, but Tia's gonna get the refrag onto Toxic. That's a little late, so it's not a full refrag. Oh, we do see Light creeping. There is no air jab here.
Nope.
He does. That's
Boston gets
Diffuser.
the kill, and that's Case.
That is Diffuser down over on Rafters. We see Rock running over to pick it up. He's scared now, though. He doesn't know what just happened over there. We see Light come set back up over on Red to help T. T just gets the... He doesn't get him. He doesn't
He doesn't
down
get the
him.
down.
He doesn't down, but we do see this plant going down. Light, we have Tigers holding. Light can't stop it.
Attackers are active.
And that's the first plant down. Oh,
Plus the arm doesn't get the shot off. I mean, that player is 1 health. If he hit him one single time, he'd be down.
1 health. I don't think he knows he's this tight on the door, though. He doesn't.
He does.
I don't think he does. Rock is playing this very aggressively, and Light is just not willing to take that gunfight. We see, I think this is going to be our first round for Conspiracy. It looked really dicey there. T
Did
being,
for a minute.
T being
And
able
the air
to...
jab coming. Was that through the drone hole?
That was through
It
the
was
drone hole.
through the drone hole, knocking him out the door into the line of sight from the breach.
Yes.
Wow.
That was a much better round from Conspiracy. Still really shaky, though. If T gets the therm there, that round goes in Team 12's favor.
Absolutely. I mean, getting that down, I mean, he could hold the cross, make sure nobody else gets that diffuser. I think that in that situation, Light could probably hold it down. We see, I mean, he's 10-2.
He is 10-2. Well, he's 10-3
10-3 now.
But we finally do see a round coming up for Conspiracy as they now move on to the defense themselves. Maybe this is just a monstrously defensive-sided map.
You know, we did see that said in the very beginning of the game. I think it was Gluteus that said that.
Yeah, I mean, if we could get to the defense, and now this is where having a 4v5 really favors you. When you're on that defense, when you're holding
Defenders, protect your
stuff
bombs
down,
from being
because you have
defused by
5 guns now against their 4.
Exactly. So much utility to have to clear, and with only 4 operators to clear it, they're gonna have a tough time doing so.
With only 4 operators to clear it.
But you know, we have seen them previously function based off of their aim. They've been getting so many kills without a lot of utility getting cleared out by the attacking team previously. So we may see that the attacking side may be more effective for them.
This could very well be the case. We do. Team 12 though only needs 2 rounds.
They do only need 2 rounds. I mean, with this kind of momentum that they did have, they may feel a little bit of a setback because of that round loss, but they really shouldn't. I mean, they've done so effectively here so far. Let's hope that they can keep this
Attackers
momentum
are
up.
moving out to
We'll
locate a
see.
bomb and defuse it.
And now I don't know exactly where this attack is coming from. We do see Light over here, T over there, Gerard over there, Blanket. Oh.
Very specific with these callouts over there, here.
Yeah, over there, over there, over there. Well, because I'm trying to figure out where exactly this push is coming from. We do have Tigers playing the power position over in Rafters. Let's see what he sees. All by his lonesome. I believe that's a C4 from Yummy that's not going to get it. We're not gonna
Balls
talk-
of steel reinforcing
Yeah.
that CC window despite
Yeah,
shots coming out
T.
from T. Harry looking down at the ground, he really should not have missed that opportunity
He
to make it a
is
4v4.
ashamed of himself for not getting a kill in a 4v4. Sometimes Hibana's
expressive.
gun just feels bad though. There's nothing wrong with missing. Oh, and
Attackers
all right,
lost
well that's just
the
wall. That's just wall.
They let the drone get in.
That is just wall for free. We do see, I believe, we have Tigers up top, Blunder playing underneath. We have Yummy playing the Bandit. Toxic is watching the Swamp. He sees that drone and he sounds like he one-tapped it. We have Rock just staring at a Twitch throw.
Not getting it through the drone hole. Oh, it may have been shot.
It may have been shot. Yes, she is out of Twitch drones. They are down to 2 drones total, by the way. They have no intel. They know nothing. They don't have wall open. I think this is where we're starting to see that advantage of...
You know, but they still do have the Hibana pellets. They could get this wall open, and it
They still have the...
looks like they may.
Also, I just realized Yummy's running iron sights. That is... So there's actually a reason why you would do that with Therm. If you run iron sights, you won't lose your reticle when a Therm gadget goes off.
Do you mean Thatcher?
Thatcher. When a
I thought
Thatcher...
that they changed that. I thought that now your reticle never goes away. Oh,
No.
we see Toxic Coyote getting, or Toxic CSP getting a kill over on Light.
Yep. I mean, this is... They're just playing... They know how to play this. It's just a pure bunker. That's all they need to do here.
You know, I think truly we saw previously Team 12 was coasting off of their aim, and I think if they played aggressive, they'd be effective, but Gerard getting taken out through the window of construction.
Gerard gets taken out. T realizing that that's not a great play for him. Blanket coming down here. They know that... Oh, they know that Toxic's down there. Toxic's gonna run back up red, but he looks like he still wants to take these gunfights.
Pushing up really aggressively over here on stock. T getting some shots over on that
That's
turn.
unfortunate. He was low enough health.
Getting impacted.
He gets impacted and killed off of it. Toxic gets
Comes down to
picked up by
Blanket. He does get the kill on Toxic.
And now it comes down to a 4v1 for Blanket.
15 seconds.
That's the other
remaining.
thing we need to keep in mind also. No need to freak out. No need to worry
10 seconds
about
to go.
losing a round. Like your first attack.
Exactly.
You only need one more to get a single. That's a Rock with some shots there, but like I said before, SMG-11 is a cruel mistress.
I don't think we need to go back over what happened there. But we do see a round taken by Team Conspiracy. You know, we may see a full return like we were expecting, but we didn't see Team 12 get all 6. So it may not go to overtime here.
It may not go to overtime in
If
Conspiracy.
they play it perfect, they've already got 2 rounds.
Yeah, if Conspiracy managed to pull us back, win 5 straight rounds, basically go perfect on their defenses, they will come out of here with all 3 points, and it won't really make a difference that it was a 4v5 or not.
Exactly. You know, I'm hoping that we see some of that same aggression that we saw from Team 12 in the beginning. I mean, they were just obliterating everybody. Legion getting that first kill in that first round, that entry kill through the opened up Maverick holes. I mean, I think if we see more stuff like that, I really think that they can take this home.
Yep.
Attackers need to look.
I think what we need to see, especially from Team 12 now that they're on attack, we need to see them get that opening pick.
Absolutely.
almost
I think
saw-
it'll be big.
We almost saw them get it with T on Yummy, on the Bandit.
Some unfortunate bullets later.
It was
and did not.
unfortunate. But, at the same time, it happens. Stuff happens.
Yep.
Mental
Absolutely.
reset, move on, new round, fresh round. You only need, like, I would consider for Team 12, if they
10
push it to
seconds to go.
overtime, that's a win.
Absolutely. I mean, in a 4v5
5
situation,
seconds to go.
this 5v2 is not what you'd expect. So just, I mean, even getting here is an achievement, but they really do need to close it out and make sure at least to make this effort worth something and get that point.
Right. Fully agree. Fully agree. We do see they're checking to see if there's any bandits or mutes. Mostly mutes. There are no mutes, so they will be able to get that wall open for free.
Indeed.
There are also
You know,
no
previously we made predictions. However, those predictions have been turned on their heads. Do you have any future predictions of how this game might turn out?
I think attacking in a 4v5 is much different than defending in a 4v5.
Agreed.
I think Conspiracy probably do end up winning and getting the full points that they need. That's
Really?
one set of impacts down. I do. I think it's just so difficult. Alright, so that's impact tricking done. Can't impact trick anymore though. And it looks like they're doing. I actually want to see real quick. 1, 2,
Bullets at a
3,
time, I
4.
believe.
Where is number 5? Where is Toxic? Toxic is playing over in Swamp. Probably just playing over in a garage. I'd have to imagine his thought process here is play a little aggressive. If I can, flank later. If not, I can drop back to site very easily. I can watch oil for my team.
Absolutely.
Yep, and it looks like he has decided, you know what, I'm just going to go into oil, doing a 5-man bunker. I think that is probably the play for Conspiracy. Oh, I didn't even realize Light is this far pushed up. He's
He is pushed so deep.
on that shield
Wow.
now.
Thrown.
He could get a kill if they don't realize that he's on this shield and someone peeks out or swings him. It does look like, though, they are aware that someone is pushed up that far.
Tigers with a tight angle over on dirt.
Yeah, Tigers is ready to shoot that Goyo at the first sign of trouble.
Absolutely.
Just a little prick.
I trying to find a good moment, and he might hear with the Goyo. The Goyo
here
staying
with the
behind that box,
Goyo.
staying hidden.
Goyo is staying just barely safe, but he gets picked up by Gerard instead. We're now down. We talked about entries. They have an entry. T is pushing in blue. Problem is, T blinded himself. T and Blanket. Blanket gets picked up by Toxic. Do they know that there's another one here? They do now. T gets the refrag. There is no rotate right now. Blunder gets
Shots
picked
coming
up.
through, barely above the shot, but Blunder getting taken out by
And Gerard gets another.
And they're
All that's
pushing
left is
so hard.
Tigers. All that's left is Tigers now. Get the plant down, boys. But they can't because 20-second fire.
Bomb has been
Indeed.
located.
He's
Yeah.
gonna have to wait for a long time. As long as Tigers can just play this.
Oh, Tigers is playing
He's leaving
this really
sight.
smart.
He's
No,
going.
he's
going
playing
up
this
to
really smart. He's going up to the hatch.
He's going up to the hatch, but
Will
he
he
can't
get-
stop this plant from there. They know that the ping's there. They know that he's planting. Tiger's playing really passive. He doesn't know where everybody is.
Changing max.
He does not.
This hatch. They may not know he's here, but
They may not know he's here, but they're set up in a way to. Now they know he's there, and they're
shots
set
coming
up.
through on Gerard, stopping that 4K from happening.
He only has 30 seconds though, and he still needs to find 2 kills who are
Attackers
probably
need to protect
spread
the
out.
diffuser. Position compromised.
Oh, he finds the butt of Light, but doesn't get the kill.
Surviving on a sliver of health. Light's gonna try to reposition, get a better spot to watch from. We do see T playing in
Finds the
blue.
booty,
Some shots
and I
trying
don't-
to come through from Tigers.
Tigers just doesn't have enough time. This is going to be a round for. This is going to be. Team 12 are going to, at worst, force overtime. Tigers doesn't have time, but he's going for the kills anyway. Wow.
Team 12 has done it. They have brought it to overtime.
Well, not brought it to overtime. They've guaranteed overtime.
Guaranteed it. They may get this win. I mean, if we can see another round like that happen where they get that entry kill, it really could happen.
Gerard dropping another 3 kills. You know, we talked about Light. Light was, what, 9-2 at one point? He's 10-5 now. Gerard, 0 I think Gerard was like 0-2, 0-3. He's 8-5 now.
He has picked up the slack. And, you know, we saw it previously. We saw them start to drop off. But now with Gerard getting that 3K, it seems like they're back on the table.
It seems like they're doing really well for themselves right now. Tiger sitting at 11-5, the only member of his team who is currently positive. It's just a rough game for Conspiracy. You have to imagine
Truly.
they just want to. Yeah, it's rough because you don't ever want to concede. You only need you're on defense. It's a 5v4. Anything could happen. You could turn it around. But at the same, they can't be feeling good right now. That's got to be a very sad voice call right now.
Such a debilitating situation. I mean, it would feel so frustrating to know. I mean, in this situation, they have all the advantages, but, you know, when it comes down to it, if aim can get you there, we're seeing a really strong aiming team. T, Light, Lincoln, even Gerard showing up. I mean, all of them doing really good right now.
We're also seeing, and I think we're seeing a very patient Team 12.
Yes.
You and I were actually completely wrong. We thought they needed to be aggressive and they needed to swing and they needed to get those opening picks. The opening pick came from Gerard just sitting on hatch.
Seconds left.
Okay, and they're making it work.
Yeah, and then Gerard, I believe Gerard got 3 kills from that hatch.
He did. I think that he killed them all through that line of sight.
Attacker's objective is to
I wonder if the
bomb.
defenders just kept on picking him.
And now we will see. Team 12 could do the upset. Could show it doesn't matter if it's a 4v5. All that matters is the power of friendship.
You know, we may see that result from them here.
We could see, you know. I still think I find it so hard to think that that Conspiracy can't bring us to overtime here.
And you know, you predicted that Team Conspiracy would win in regulation.
And
So
Gerard
far,
just
we've
picks
seen
up the
that's not
open.
possible.
I should just stick on Gerard now. Gerard picks up the opening kill on the
Gerard killing
castle.
everybody.
Oh, yummy. And then Tigers gets picked up by Light, but CC's gonna get a double. Toxic, oh, gets shut down by Blanket though.
Double not coming through, but he does have one down.
He did manage to down someone, but I believe there's castle barricades all over. Yes, there are castle barricades all over Highway. They won't be able to pick up. They won't be able to get that refrag. Tigers
Attackers bomb diffuser
down.
has been dropped.
Toxic down.
Attackers have
Yummy
recovered the
down.
diffuser.
All that is left to prevent your team from losing is Rock and Roll and Blunder. Now with the low health of Gerard, that Maestro Cam is going to be important here. We have
And
Blanket
he
and
does
Team
have
left.
haste. We may see him drop it so that one of the players with more health can do it, but so far he's still sticking on that.
He's still sticking on it. And we do see Rock. We have frost mats too. Let's see where the frost mats are in total. There's one on gym window. Is that it? Oh, Blanket might be about to push in aggro here. They know that
Rock
there's
hoping
one
to
in
get his first kill
bathroom.
here. He does have a good
They know
front
there's
angle.
one in bathroom, and they know there's one by bomb chassis now. Oh, Rock was in the fire, past the flames, and now he's sitting behind the couch. T
Flashing
jumped.
out.
Oh, Rock gets the kill, prone behind the couch. They know where he is. T is in sight, and then the
Blunder getting the kill.
picks up Gerard. Oh, he's out of ammo in the LMG.
But he does get Rock.
He does manage to pick up Rock, and now it is a 1v1.
Full
They
minute
know he's
reign, though.
reloading. They know he's reloading. They have to, but now he's in a safer position. Oh my goodness! Oh
Such
my
a terrifying
goodness!
situation. Blood are gonna try to rotate around.
I think that is the correct call here. You have Maestro Cams. You know where he is. You can just play this safe. He doesn't have Diffuser. He has such low health as well.
Such a powerful position here by Blunder, but he's gonna get off the cams.
He's going to get off Cams. I think T needs to get this Diffuser. He's got 20 seconds. They know where he's going, though. Oh no, T. I really hope T.
Doesn't hit that frost mat is what I was
Doesn't hit
thinking.
that frost. Oh, he wins it!
The fight coming out and he wins! Wow!
Wow!
We see Team 12 doing the unbelievable, winning 7-2 against Team Conspiracy of 4v5!
Hey, isn't the LMG meta fair?
I mean, I cannot believe it!
I am in utter shock there. By the way, Jeff, there's your scoreboard. There you go. Ta-da. Alright. And, yeah, that's gonna do it for our first game. That's a shocker. That is an absolute shock to my system that we see Team 12 manage to pull out not just the win, the full 3 points.
In regulation.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm shocked.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
It's unfortunate because we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. In about 8 minutes here, we're going to go into the next match, Aggressively Average versus Squirrel. But I mean, can you believe it? 7-2, Team 12 winning the 4v5.
I am in utter shock, and this is going to be a galvanizing moment for Team 12. They came into this season very rough. They forfeited their first game. They had a rough showing in their... Well, I think actually it wasn't that rough in their second game. I think they won like 7-5, 7-4, something like that.
I do believe so.
And in a 4v5, you know, they said, you know what, we already forfeited once. We might as well see what happens. And they got 3 points out of it.
They got 3 points out of it. They were determined not to lose, and they won in shining fashion. 7-2. That's not a scoreline to look down on.
No, 7-2. Like, that's a really good scoreline. Even if that's a 5v5, that's a good scoreline. Let
It's
alone
still
a 4.
impressive.
I am now very thankful that I don't have to play Team 12.
I still do it. Now I'm scared.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead, take a small break, get the other teams in, get the new map set up, and we will see all of you guys in roughly 7 to like 10 minutes, give or take.
And knowing the Pro League may be longer than that, but make sure to stay tuned. This is going to be interesting.
See you guys.